Drop it! Here they come! Saw that coming.
You're near the first weapons cache. Destroy it.
You aren't up to this.
That did it. Now you need to find and neutralize the rest.
You expendable. Too easy. You were warned. How's that third take? Keep them away from the munitions! Never learn. Lock and load.
You're making progress. Keep it up.
What a pathetic display. need backup! Bumbling fools!
You're almost done. There's one more stockpile nearby.
Take down the Americans! Life is unlike any. That was the last one! Where are the reinforcements?
That'll put a wrench in the works. Now find those villains.
You really want more of that? Who's next?
We'll hold this line. Go help the boss get everything ready.
Got it.
Should have seen that coming. Consider a career change. You're going down. Death comes for you!
Go after Diamondback and Shocker. We have to find out what they're planning.
It is time. Insects. Saw that coming.
There must be some way to break that floor. Look around. I'm detecting activity beneath you. Can you work together to get down there?
It'll stay down.
You weren't worth my time. That rattle your teeth?
Good thinking. Destroying their tech might help disrupt their operation.
each other near my new Trans-Free. Watching you! No!
Reckless superheroes can strike at any time, tossing your car like a toy, pushing up your driveway, even sending a fiery tornado through your home. When the smoke from their awesome clears, How will you respond? Gecko Insurance. Our superhuman property damage policy will ensure your losses are completely covered.
I will hold them off, ma'am.
That won't be necessary, my dear. Take your post. If our friends here wish to join us on our little cruise, so much the better. If only Nick Fury were with you to witness this firsthand. But he will see it soon enough. The whole world will. Now, we destroy your home, the same way you destroyed mine! Tear them apart! Focus on attacks on the Lower East Side!
No problem. Those hipsters won't know what hit them.
Stay on target, wizard!
I am on target. The wingless wizard never misses.
Muddling fools!
I want to see the city now!
You asked the right guy.
Turn those buildings into rubble!
Yes, madam.
Defend the cannons! Aim for Grand Central Station, Shocker!
Sure, boss. That'll shake up the athletes.
You work well.
There must be fools to come
Wizard!
here.
Recalibrate your gun gyro!
I've already compensated for these inferior components.
Diamondback, don't cluster your attacks!
You got it. I'll spread the love.
Don't take that from them!
Work. Louise.
Leave none standing!
Stop the juggernaut. My way.
If it were only that simple. I am no longer human, as you can see. Fury ripped that from me 1 year ago today. Now I am a bomb. Nothing more, nothing less. A bomb that will kill millions. And you just lit the fuse.
She can't do this! Not to me!
The bomb inside Von Bartis is powering up. It's the village to get to her.
I can do this myself.
It was just a taste of my power.
Oh no! This is it!
Daredevil at your service.
Manhattan continues to reel after tonight's devastating terror attack. Inside sources are indicating that the terrorists may have been from Latveria. Furthermore, they claim last night's attack was in direct retaliation for a secret, unsanctioned shield assault on Castle Doom exactly 1 year ago. SHIELD Director Nicholas Fury, now wanted for questioning in connection with these claims, has disappeared. In his absence, Commander Maria Hill has been named Acting Director of SHIELD. Superheroes potentially linked to the Latverian mission have refused to comment, leaving the rest of us to wonder why this horrible tragedy had to happen.
You hear what they're saying about that mission in Latveria?
Color me shocked, Steve. I have suspected we weren't sanctioned.
You have suspected? Nice of you to say so at the time.
Given a choice between Fury and the government, who are you gonna trust?
Tough call. That's why I didn't even ask you to make it. So, thanks to you, all this is on our hands. No, not on yours. The evidence is right here, sir. We're under attack.
Colonel Fury, since Dr. Doom's death, Lucia von Bardas has bent over backwards to mend the ties between America and Latveria. We got her elected. This year alone, we lent her country $72 million in aid.
Yes, sir. And it hurts to imagine what she's done with that money, knowing what we now know.
Thank you, Colonel.
I have a recommended response scenario for the
That won't be necessary.
Sir, if I may, this situation is sure to escalate. I can...
We have a pleasant relationship with Lucia. We'll handle things diplomatically.
I kept you in the dark so that if something like this ever happened, your consciences would be clear. It's on me, and I'm taking the fall for this one.
You got that right.
Damn it, Stark. You think these
things grow on trees?
I'm sure you've got plenty of backups, old man. You always do.
Enjoy your exile, Fury. Wherever you are. We'll just stay here and keep picking up the pieces.
What a mess this is turning out to be. When you're ready, we can plan our next move at the briefing station.
Ready when you are.
Please report to the landing pad.
Now they face true power.
Hello. Reformed supervillains, yes. We Thunderbolts have worked hard to change people's minds about us, but apparently, we've got a ways to go. I'd like to think so. I realize it's a delicate time, but I had some things I needed to follow up with here. Thanks. I think I'll be all right. Talk to you later.
Maintenance crew, please report to Mr. Stark's penthouse.
Hey there. I'm fine, thanks. I can take quite a bit of punishment, but I was glad to have some help show up when it did. Oh, the puns, by far. There's some things you can't unhear. Sure did. I'm glad I wasn't part of that Ludvarian strike a year ago. What a mess that started. I wouldn't blame them if they did at this point. Sorry. I have to say goodbye for now.
The President will address the nation at 8 p.m. tonight, reportedly to push for superhuman-related tort reform.
Hello. We're trying to get a read on that. Public opinion is really turning against us. I wouldn't be surprised if the government takes an anti-hero stance of some kind. Nip it in the bud, if we're lucky enough to catch it in time. We can't be fighting our own government while we're trying to keep the streets safe. I think the more critical question is, what's going to happen to the rest of us? We've got a real mess on our hands now. Almost nothing. She seems to have been promoted almost out of the blue. When I see a knee-jerk reaction like that, I worry that it's the start of a trend. Sorry, I can't spare any more time right now. Talk to you later.
Mr. President. Commander Hill, or should I say, Director Hill?
With public opinion of superheroes at a 5-year low,
you, sir.
politicians have
Feeling
been
a bit out of your
deluged with
skin lately?
emails and phone calls,
Yes,
demanding
you can say
everything
that,
from
sir.
increased disaster relief funding to an all-out ban on superhero activities.
How are you? Yeah, sue me for having a lapse of patriotism. Fury convinced me that op is important for our security. I still think it's probably true. Good to hear. Seems like everyone else wants to play Monday morning quarterback. A Apparently, some of them are. I've got some friends in high places trying to find out more, but for now, it's all closed-door stuff. No, it doesn't. But until we know more, there's no use panicking. Sorry, I need to check on a few things.
Constantly reduced in this scenario. It can be restored by defeating foes and destroying certain objects.
Target down. What took you so long? feeling weak. Time. Use of breathe. Real beating here. Daddy. Little help. Up over here!
Locate our allies and free them. Their positions will be randomized.
following the recent terror attack on Manhattan. Current casualties... The estimates are in dispute, but experts...
Our worst fears seem to be coming to pass. Congress is debating a new bill, the Superhuman Registration Act. It would require all heroes to register with the government, whether they want to or not.
Which would mean the politicians get to tell us who the bad guys are. We need to make sure this thing doesn't happen.
To that end, we're heading down to Washington. I've been offered a chance to testify before a congressional subcommittee.
And I'm going to rally the people down there. We need to get a grassroots resistance movement going before the SRA can gain any momentum.
We want you to come along in case there's any trouble. We've got a Quinjet waiting to fly us down there. Let's go. We're coming up on DC, team, but the situation has radically changed during our flight, and not for the better. The city just came under attack by an unknown terrorist force. We're going to coordinate defense efforts with S.H.I.E.L.D. Buckle up, and be ready for anything.
This is S.H.I.E.L.D. Lieutenant Farrell. We've got some of the senators prepped for evac, but the zone's too hot to lift off. Eliminate the enemy forces in the area so we can get those SHIELD live. Finally, some backup. Eliminate those terrorists. We need to get the senators to safety.
Americano Vigilantes! Coming in!
Don't mess with the old Canuck. Go ahead. Got more of the same for you right here.
This zone's secure. We'll get the choppers out. You should proceed down the hill. Head them off before they can hit us again.
Sure, why not?
Approaching landing zone ETA. Incoming Sam, Joe Clark. We're hit. Turn up the lift, trying to put it down. Hang on. Farrell here. We made it. We're under attack. You assist.
They just don't make bad guys like they used to.
Watch your back!
And I took it easy on you, too.
Damn, what a mess. I shouldn't have jumped the gun like that. That rocket came from the southeast. We need to take out whoever fired it before we can bring anyone else in. Those must be the guys who shot down our chopper. Take them out, now!
I love my job. That's quite a shiner you're gonna have tomorrow.
Call me Ben. Dios mío! I mixed it up with the Hulk, and you ain't the Hulk.
I'm the last guy you want to play hot with.
I warned you, bub.
Smoking!
Got a thing for the thing, huh? When you get to the emergency room, tell them Benji sent you.
Like American? Yeah,
You stupid, vaguely foreign freaks! You ruined my vacation! And you! dumb-as-nail shield clones! I saw what you did to those cherry blossoms back there. You think those things grow on trees? And you think it makes me less of a man if I came here for the Cherry Blossom Festival, huh? You're laughing with your eyes! I can see it! Fine! Time for a little boss battle, suckers!
That's the end of that! Now we show them! We have the numbers!
Ouch! I knew I should have sprung for the health meter enlargement I saw in that email. You're probably trying to clear out these terrorists, huh? Can I join the party? I'll join on any basis you want, as long as I get the keys to the Stark Tower executive washroom.
All clear, Commander.
I'll take things from here. Titanium Man seems to be behind all this. He just made off with some senators and took them underground. We'll cover the Capitol. You get down to the subway and pursue that tin-plated Russian and his pals. I'll keep you in mind. Now go!
Come on! That-a-way! The subway! When we see Titanium Man, let's try to get him to say moose and squirrel. If I were a supersized Russian bad guy, I'd head for some American chow. This way, to the food court.
Think you're gonna get away with this on my watch? All right, the cavalry! Now!
My is tougher than you.
Ladies first.
Thanks. That big guy dragged Senator Lieber and the others toward Union Station. Keep going this way.
Not bad for a former jet jockey, huh?
I'm so hot, and you're so not.
I'm not just another pretty face.
One less dipstick to deal with. Say what you want about Titanium Man. At least the trains are still running on time.
Now, Americans, your precious representative is safe. For now. Do you have the courage to save him? Let us see. I show you the fire!
Don't give up your day, you've gone too far. Nobody attacks America's food courts!
At least it was cute that you tried so hard.
Your medical's paid up, right? Supervillains, huh? Always in the last place you look.
Eat them toast!
I will beat you ugly. First one to make a blonde joke.
Can we stop for a cool, refreshing beverage? Catching product placement checks works up a mean thirst. when in DC, be sure to visit our scenic national parking garage. Cool! I won't have to work out today.
Heroes must do no better.
Stretch those brains, I'm the fraud. Who ordered the knuckle sandwich? You picked the wrong line of work, buddy. We got a BOF sighting, big orange fish.
Medium? All well done.
We will bury you.
Trying to escape with our elected representative. Get your own, buddy. Did I give you a heart?
Take your train and corrupt leaders back. I have no use for them now.
Hey, what are you doing? Forget about those windbags and help me with this big metal.
Your time has passed. Follow me, heroes, if you dare!
Senator Lieber from New York State, good to meet you. You've done us a great service. You heroes are okay in my book. Maybe we should put this registration business on hold.
We'd appreciate that, sir.
No problem. Now, if I could only get my own action figure like you guys have, hey, that would be something. Well, best of luck trying to catch that maniac. Like our state motto says, Excelsior.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
You don't look like the voting type.
Yeah, whatever. Hey guys, I'll take these pencil pushers back to the Capitol. Give me a call if you want to hang out again.
Americans, your deaths await you. Here you are once again, a nation divided. Only this time, you will fall. With a little help, if necessary. Your democratic ideals will be your undoing once your own people turn against you. That easy. До свидания.
Keep attacking. You'll disrupt his cloaking. His cloaking field is down. Get him.
You wish you were back in bed, yes? These mini-sentry guns will give you something new to think about.
Know what they eat for.
So, each part of the force not get.
Look at you! Weak as dying! By your cowardly leaders, and you will become criminals. Sword them!
And you ain't the Hulk. I do this. Free.
Miles.
They can do against us?
They cannot harm what they cannot see. When this is done, no one will ever trust you heroes again.
Don't mess with the old knucklehead.
Heroes cut those old things. I have been waiting for this.
You are no match for my technology.
One for the ever-loving blue-eyed thing.
Malfunction? No! You think you've won, but you haven't. You'll soon see. You have already lost everything.
And so, to answer your question, Mr. Senator, in spite of these recent events, I don't believe forcing superheroes to register with the government is the answer. This law would split the hero community right down the middle, with consequences I'm not sure any of us want to ponder.
Was that really your best shot?
Sneaking around doesn't become you, Steve.
Maybe I'll need the practice. Maybe we all will.
Don't be so melodramatic. This whole thing would affect you least of all. You're already deputized.
You almost sound like you agree with them. This Registration Act would tear down everything we've done, destroy a century-old tradition of...
I'm trying to save it, Steve. As much of it as I can, anyway. Don't you see where this is headed? All it's going to take is one more slip-up by anyone in a cape, and we'll be lucky if registration is the worst they do. They could just turn us all into criminals, hunt us all down.
No, they won't, Tony. Not in my country.
Now return to our special live episode of The New Warriors, coming to you straight from Stamford, Connecticut, where the Warriors have just been spotted by their supervillain quarry. Looks like it's on.
I've got Cold Heart, you guys. Hey, somebody snag Nitro. He's rabbiting.
Don't worry, Speedball. I'm on it. On your feet, Nitro. And don't bother trying any of your stupid exploding tricks.
Oh, baby, don't you even know? You're playing with the big boys now.
Reports now coming in from Stamford, Connecticut indicate a massive explosion in a residential neighborhood.
Just over 12 hours ago now, and preliminary casualties are said to be over 600. In Washington, rumblings on whether superhero reform should be brought to the table.
Following last week's devastating explosion, Congress has rushed through passage of the Superhuman Registration Act, with the president expected to sign it.
This is just completely insane, Hill. I won't do it.
I'm sorry, was it not clear I was giving you an order?
You're asking me to arrest people who risk their lives for this country every day.
No, I'm ordering you to obey the will of the American people, Captain. Either you help us bring them in, or we'll bring you in.
Weapons down, gentlemen. Or I...
Trank darts, now! Take him down! Take him down!
Keep us moving, son, if you want to stay conscious.
You idiot. We were trying to save lives.
Of all the people to go underground, Captain America. Now every superhero who disagrees with the act suddenly has a leader. Maybe we should hold off until...
That won't be necessary, Mr. President. Registration can go forward as planned. We'll take care of Captain America.
And with the passage of the Superhuman Registration Act earlier this week, superheroes around the country are being forced to choose a side. Do they register with the government to uphold the law, or become part of an underground resistance movement? So far...
Can you believe this is really going down? The act kicks in at midnight, but word is S.H.I.E.L.D's gonna be here sooner than that, taking signatures. Or prisoners. I want to talk to Cage about it, but he's too busy arguing with Mr. Fantastic over there. Maybe you can break into their little powwow and get some sense out of them.
The acting commander will be here any minute. Look sharp. Hope things don't get out of hand.
Understand your skepticism, Luke, but you have to believe me.
I've crunched the numbers, and we absolutely can't rebel against the government on this. If we do, the consequence
can't be any worse than burning the Constitution.
You're exaggerating. This is a temporary measure. Once things settle down...
I ain't buying it, Reed. And I can't believe somebody as brainy as you would.
Superheroes are absolutely necessary.
Oh, hello. Good timing. Perhaps you can talk some sense into Mr. Cage here. He and Iron Fist seem determined to get arrested.
He's the one who needs a reality check. But good luck getting anywhere with that.
The acting commander will be here any minute. Look sharp. Hope things don't get out of hand.
This third report on workplace safety has been postponed due to an injury.
You have reached the voicemail box.
I'm on it.
Of course.
Hey, good times, huh? I can. The government's always wanted to take us down a peg. Now they see their chance. But Cap showed us what we need to do. If we had time, I'd tell you some stories about S.H.I.E.L.D. Just trust me. World peace isn't at the top of their priority list. Between you and me, I hope so. I have no intention of registering. And we're gonna need a leader. Open your eyes. Powerful people are using a tragedy to take over. Cap sees that. If you had any sense, you'd see it too. Look, personal freedom is what Cap's fighting for. This is your choice to make. I know which way I'm going. Hopefully you do too.
Medium or well done?
Warning.
Are you sure you can get us to Cap without leading them right to him?
Got it covered. You just stick with me.
But what about the rest? How can we convince...
They're gonna have to make their own choice. Stark, Richards, and Songbird are obviously a lost cause. But maybe. Well, speak of the devil. So you folks made up your minds yet? From what I hear, they ain't gonna give you much more time to sit on the fence. I ain't no government puppet, and I assume you feel the same way. There are worse things you could do than risk jail time to do the right thing. Glad to hear it. We're gonna need some real heroes to get through this thing. With Cap in charge, as long as it takes. Cap took out a squad of those losers without breaking a sweat. I bet you could do the same. Anyway, think it over. But like I said, you better hurry up.
42.18, down $1.16.
Hey, you come to a decision yet? For now, yeah, it is. Stamford would never have happened if superheroes had proper oversight. Cap threw any chance of peace away when he put those S.H.I.E.L.D. agents in the hospital. No one's got a better reason to be paranoid than I do. And I'm telling you, this is the way it's gotta go. Don't be so sure. There's no way the cops or S.H.I.E.L.D. would have handled it with a slugfest in the middle of a suburban neighborhood. Look, I can't make the decision for you. Just remember, we're supposed to protect people. Signing up for...
Dr. Pym.
And so, in a worst-case scenario, we'd find ourselves in the equivalent of a superpowered civil war.
Heroes so busy fighting each other, the criminals get a free pass.
Exactly. That's where you and the Thunderbolts would come in, Melissa. We need you to help S.H.I.E.L.D. keep crime under control while we focus on... Oh, hello again. I'm glad to see you're not going off half-cocked like Luke, Danny, and Eli over there seem to be. We need cooler heads to prevail at a time like this. There's morality and there's practicality. I may have personal issues with the Act, but I also have hard evidence that if we rebel against it, the entire world's future will be imperiled. So, there's really only one sane choice here.
Today praised Congress's swift action.
Very good. When S.H.I.E.L.D. shows up, they'll have the paperwork ready for you. Just do what they say. I'm not sure that's been determined. Incarceration, most likely. Those who violently resist might accidentally be harmed. That's classified, I'm afraid. We can speak more freely about it once you've registered. Now, if you'll excuse me, Songbird and I have some logistics to discuss.
Security, prepare to receive inbound S.H.I.E.L.D. contingent.
I didn't sign up for trying to arrest capes.
All superhumans, the Registration Act is in effect. You are now required to meet with Commander Hill and register your identity with S.H.I.E.L.D.
All the Stanford victims continues. An official list of confirmed dead is not expected to be completed for weeks.
I'm glad to see you're willing to meet with me on civil terms. Once you register, I'm sure we'll have a productive relationship. The paperwork is right here. Step up and sign, please. The law is in effect. Your time is up. So, what's it gonna be, heroes? Just sign up here and you'll be bona fide law enforcement agents. You're not looking to start trouble, are you? That's close enough. I won't let you pull a stunt like your pal Captain America did. Just sign the damn paper. One more stunt like that and there'll be hell to pay.
Quit sneaking on the job. I'm not just another pretty face. Have a nice trip. Ms. Marvel doesn't miss. At least put up a fight next time.
Never would have pegged you as a traitor, Danvers. But even I get surprised once in a while.
Get used to it, witch. I'm sure we'll be surprising you a lot from here on out.
Jeez, Mr. Cage?
Don't worry, kid. He'll bounce back from this. Songbird will be fine too. You made the right choice. I knew you would. Now let's get the hell out of here before we got more of these lackeys to deal with.
Welcome to the Resistance. It's good to see there's still heroes like us willing to stand up for what's right. It's also encouraging to see a significant number of S.H.I.E.L.D. agents defecting to our side. They call themselves the White Star, apparently in my honor. I can't tell you we're in for an easy time, though. Stark and S.H.I.E.L.D. have advanced technology and almost unlimited resources at their disposal.
Yeah, but none of that matters. What we got is more important.
Yes, we have the moral high ground. We know we're in the right. Our path to victory? Convince the public to repeal that law by remaining steadfast. And by showing everyone what it really means to be a hero.
We got a lot of operations in the works, so you can count on being asked to help out real soon.
Meantime, feel free to explore our command bunker. This abandoned Hydra storage facility is no Stark Tower, I know, but it'll hold up if S.H.I.E.L.D. comes knocking. We won't win this thing holed up in here. Head over to the briefing station when you're ready for your first mission.
Hail, my friend. Captain America hath said it's a war. If so, then it would serve. If one fights for a righteous cause, Captain America hath led us to countless victories. Where he goes, Hercules shall follow. I hope that your loyalty also holds firm. Farewell for now.
What can I do for you? I guess folks assume I stand for the American government. I don't. I stand for the American dream. I've clashed with those in power before, but this is by far the most serious case. We have to stand up for what's right, no matter what. Glad we see eye to eye on that.
Cap, this is Cable. Just got your last encrypted voice.
What's up? You could be drafted for war at age 18. This is no different. Except I wasn't drafted. Whether or not I'm ready, this war is here. And we need to win it. I'll do whatever I can to make sure that happens. They were similar to me and the Young Avengers when they started. But at the end, not so much. I'd know better than to try to use a reality TV show as a vehicle for being a hero. Sorry, I can't talk more right now. Later.
Hello there. You're right. I've had something of a checkered past. I've made some mistakes, but I intend to show him my best from now on. I haven't heard anything from him since he went underground. I'm sure he's fine, and probably watching everything that's going on from someplace safe. Anyway, I have some work to do for Cap.
Bad news. Our base in Jersey City has been discovered by S.H.I.E.L.D. Our people are under attack and need immediate support. Cable was in charge of setting up this operation, but we've lost contact with him. We need to recover weapons crucial to our movement and, more importantly, protect the data Cable had compiled regarding our allies and other prospective base locations. From what we can tell, the base defenses are already compromised. Get there ASAP and hit those invading S.H.I.E.L.D. forces from behind. Then get our people and our intel out of there.
Team, this is Cable. S.H.I.E.L.D. is planting explosives to destroy our combat drones. Take out their agents and disable the bombs. I'm dispatching Spider-Woman to support you. They're approaching your position. Take them out.
Unregistered capes! Get them!
Register this.
Rip you apart!
You'll be hearing Moonlight Serenade by the time we're done.
Now it's a party.
Another win for the good guys.
No one got nothing to fear from us, unless you keep this up.
Get onto the boat! S.H.I.E.L.D's trying to destroy our equipment! We don't have much time! Grab the explosives and get them away from the cargo!
Come on! I gotta score some style points for that one!
Thinking! Remove those bombs!
Scream, meat!
Hurry! Get the explosives off the boat!
The day I can't handle you is the day I hang up my shield.
Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it can't hurt you. Down you go.
Impressive! All of our gear is safe, thanks to you. I think you'd better get to Cable, Captain. He needs your help defending that old Hydra base we repurposed. Nothing I can't handle. Thanks, Cap.
You're nothing more than a temporary distraction.
Your spine! It's what's for dinner!
All unregistered combatants are ordered to stand down.
A little overconfident? You see that? Here's your best shot.
Now that's how I spell fun!
authorized to use deadly force.
Well, not really. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it can't hurt you. I'm no damsel in distress. That's it. You're in timeout.
Grab those mines. Use them to hit the chopper.
I'm fighting fast.
Your stunt in Stark Tower was cute, but this is just lunacy. You're facing down all of S.H.I.E.L.D. and taking on your own government. I respect your sense of morality, but it's misplaced. Regardless, I can't let you go any further. I don't want to fight you, but you're giving me no choice. Agents, form up on me!
Sure, take the easy way out.
You a gambling man?
Support team, attack!
Did you honestly think we'd be unable to call in reinforcements, Natasha? Your biggest weakness is your overconfidence.
I could easily say the same thing to you, Jessica. You can't win this war.
Time will tell.
I've disabled Black Widow's security override. Get inside now!
Sounds like Cable's in a tough spot. I'll cover this entrance. Keep S.H.I.E.L.D. off your back. We've got this entrance covered. Good luck.
We're mounting a defense just ahead of your position. Move in and hit S.H.I.E.L.D. from behind. Acknowledged, Hutchins. We'll be on the lookout. Meanwhile, hold that line.
Now you know I'm willing to fight for what I believe in. You can at least see that I won, right? You messed with the wrong mother.
Those S.H.I.E.L.D. Devastators are ripping the base apart. Take them out! passage to the right. The electrical subsystem's overloaded. I need you to bring the turret defenses online. To that control room. Find someone or something that can get through the electrical field. Good. Now cycle the power to restore the turret. You'll have to hit the switches in the right order. Online. That'll put a few dents in those bots.
White Star Forces, this is Spider-Woman. Our position is being overrun by SHIELD reinforcements. Watch your back!
Jessica! Damn! Get back to the central hub and stop SHIELD! Holes in our defenses. Take out those troops. plan our next move. Hang back. Their bots are prying open the doors. I can seal them out, but it'll take a moment.
You're nothing more than a temporary distraction. You're no Joe Louis. Honor and duty are more than just words. I've faced a lot tougher than you. Isn't the American way. My whole purpose is to fight this kind of thing.
I'd ask if you're gonna come quietly, but you've already answered that one a few times tonight. All
wanted a war. Got one. Now head to the... Bishop! Team, get down here! We've got trouble!
Yeah, why don't you come down here? You can wave goodbye to Cable while we drag his sorry butt to jail. Unless you think you can stop us.
Test. Team, this is Cable. I'm in lockdown here, but I can send you burst transmissions via my infonet. You need to reach my position and stop Bishop before he downloads our intel.
As you can see, we've made ourselves at home. Hope you don't mind.
You ought to know better than to take on the raging agent.
Support team to the entrance! Get those unregistered heroes!
What's easy about me is the biggie.
Here come our dance
That robot's locked into a power terminal. I need you to knock out 3 of those terminals so I can clear your way here. Good work. I'll point you toward the other 2 terminals.
Registration is just not in the car. I had Crawfish put up a better fight. Pick a car, any car. Come round by registration again, I'll give you the same.
They're heading toward the second terminal. Stop their advance!
Another one down. Watch it. Movement in the ventilation system. Converging on your position.
Come on! I got
Might never look to start a fight, but I don't mind finishing one. I've forgotten more about combat than you'll ever know.
That did it. Now, watch it. That box fully charged. I can unlock Central Command now, but Bishop's camped here. You'll have to get past him to reach me.
We shouldn't be fighting each other.
The day I can't handle you is the day I hang up my shield.
Shut you up. Now that's how I spell fun. Dinner time. Your spine. It's what's for dinner.
Think I'll use my stick.
Registration. He's just not in the car.
America into something it's not.
I understand you think you're doing the right thing, but you're not. And I don't have time to explain why. Either back off or suffer the consequences. Why are you so afraid to sign on? Gotta recharge. Sweet moves you got there.
Destroy both nodes while he's linked in.
You really think that's gonna be enough to take me down?
Shielding that terminal. Attack the other one. Terminal while he's charging.
Thanks for the lift. You traitors need to back off now! Too much!
Bishop, have you... Oh, damn it. I knew I should have supervised this op personally. You've really stepped in it now, Steve. Not a problem. We've got plenty of empty cells. And yours is all set up. Meantime, enjoy what's left of your little base. And Steve, watch your back.
We've already enjoyed some victories in this conflict, but we knew we were going to be in for a tough fight. And it looks like Stark and S.H.I.E.L.D. are working overtime.
They've been rounding up unregistered heroes and criminals like there ain't no tomorrow. In fact, we hear they're running out of room to hold them all.
Intelligence obtained by Cable now indicates that the Pro-Reg forces have almost completed construction of a massive new detention facility in the negative zone. It appears that the only way to access this new prison is via a network of tightly guarded portals. Obviously, it sounds like a very secure facility.
Don't let that rattle you, though. More folks are joining our side every day, and there's no question we can win this thing.
Agreed. However, keeping our people out of that prison will be one of our top priorities going forward. Good to have you here, team. Head to the briefing station when you're ready for your next assignment.
All right then.
It's 2 o'clock
Hey, Luke. What's up? Not where I ever imagined we'd be, buddy. They've got the firepower advantage, no question, but we've got a lot more heart. Yep. Your lucky numbers are 5, 15. Hi. What can I... The percentage of people locked in prison is an indicator of a society's health, or lack thereof. It may be effective as a means of intimidation, but you can't let your enemies posturing to... Of course. Luke and I have so much history. The best teams include members that balance each other out. Opposites don't just attract. Good talking with you. See you later.
Yo, what's up? Yeah, seems like they were ready to rumble at the stroke of midnight, though. I was just lucky enough to make my case and still get away. Or stupid, take your pick, but Oh yeah, don't you see it? I mean, which side has all the greedy industrialists overpaid? Look, I ain't no genius, but I can read the plays. This is just another case. Anyway, good chatting. Gotta...
Personnel are reminded that all incidents of egress must be cleared through cable.
Hey there. What can I do for you? I had, for a bit. Until I heard about Cap and his anti-registration movement. Then I realized I had to join the cause. It's always good to be around such amazing friends. We already talked about that. I can't think of any of my old teammates who'd buddy up to Stark and S.H.I.E.L.D. right now, given what... I heard that too. When it comes to Robbie, all I care about is that he's alive and doesn't blame himself for what happened. Anyway, good chatting with you. Bye for now.
What can I do for you? I don't think so. We might be outlawed. The plan is to win over the people. Show them the Registration Act is wrong. Once we do that, we let... I hope you soon will.